Today we're having a showcase of the Georgian Civ bonus against the most annoying comp to face, aka anything involving guts. So here, luckily on the Georgian side, which is a blue player, they have a fairly good comp. So Ethiopian, faster rage up, Celts, great wood gather rate, decent siege, and the rest are fairly okay for the late game. Aztec and Celts do go well together. So that's fairly nice for them. But the issue here is that even if they have the decent late game, they have to survive the early game. And they have gods on the other side. And as you can see, they're already sending unit. Grey has sent some villager to wall, so that's already something. We have some mule cart heading there. And for today, the MVP will be this hill right here. With the Georgians, their team bonus allow for no damage taken pretty much if you're uphill. As you can see, the yellow player here, you can see the path is taking with those walls exactly along the cliff edge or the hill edge. I don't know how you call that. That way, when the unit will inevitably come, they'll be protected, or at least take only 1 damage per hit, as long as they are above the unit. Which is a fairly strong bonus that you don't really see often, because it's not really noticeable until you're faced against a Georgian unit or building that have a clear elevation bonus on you. And here you see that's kind of funny. The mule cart have been baiting the god player. I think he just realized now and is sending back his unit. I don't think he's really stressed out. Having the gods do fill you with a sense of superiority, because they are fairly strong. For those that don't know, gods gain plus 10 damage to building per rage up. So right now they're in Dark Age, so they only have their basic damage, but that unit is free. So that barrack, probably just pumping out militia. Yep, it's full of it. The red's the only one attacking, luckily for Blue's team. So right now, not too much damage being taken, just on the wall. We'll see how it develops. We're at time to speed here, because the start is fairly slow. That's normal. You can see more and more units are heading in on the battlefield. Aside from that, as soon as the Ethiopian age up, there will be a massive ramp up in resource gain. At least a one-time dump of a Tau 2000 resource. Yeah, should be 1k food, 1k gold, so that's going to be really good. They should be able to age up fairly fast after that. But, oh, the guts finally reach feudal. So as you can see, now the wall are being pretty much deleted. You don't see it on the character sheet, but if we mouse over here, attack damage, plus 10 against building. So capture rage do show it. But 4 plus 0 is the base attack of that unit. So they went through the first layer, thank you Grey, that bought us some time. And here they're going on the wall that was built along the hill. And as you can see, that wall right here, still taking full damage. But if we click all of them, there will be one eventually. There you go. You can see some of those walls do not take any damage. They only take 1 damage per hit pretty much. I don't know if I can manage to click one, it's a bit hard. There you go, this wall right here. You can see only 1 damage being taken per hit because it's on high elevation. And the GOT player maybe realize it, maybe not. When you play GOT, you usually send your unit forward and that's it. So that's a really great bonus in this case. Buying time for his team. Georgian bonus shining through. And this hill right here is really the MVP. I don't know if you had time to notice at the start, but the hill wasn't full. there was a slight gap on this side right here, where if the god player would pay attention, they could see it's flat and he would do full damage to the wall. But that's not the case here. He's attacking mostly in the middle, which is normal. It's mostly where people do tend to attack. So all the walls are taking very little damage. And that's exactly what's great. Even if it's a palisade, it doesn't have much HP, only 250. But just buying enough time, and there you go. The Celts player coming in, great siege, faster attack speed. And there you go. I think the red player just saw the writing on the wall, just left. Maybe a bit prematurely, but that's fine. The end game for this team is fairly strong. Celts and Jaguar Warrior from the Aztecs is a really good combo. And then you cannot go through the wall. It will take a while and a lot of units to go through the Georgian walls, plus the Celts is in the back protecting them. And so that's it. That was the showcase of the Georgian bonus. It's fairly rare that you can see it in play, at least in this clear of a fashion, because the walls are a bit RNG with the hills, right? You need a good hill, the Georgian, and someone to wall. That's still a pretty funny and strong bonus in the good situation. I'll leave the rest of the game to play, maybe in faster speed. And that was it. Thank you for watching.